All right, mic check. Looking good. Oh, wait. I didn't check my usual is YouTube being screwy. Not this time. Not this time. I'll give it 2 minutes. It'll probably start. Go. Awesome. More bad dubbing. I don't know. With Illbleed, the dubbing was always... the voice acting always felt like it was intentionally cheesy with Illbleed. But I never really had an issue with it. And, like, especially with, like, dubbing, I mean, none of the characters' mouths move at all in the game, too. So, like, yeah. It is what it is. Old-ass Dreamcast game that I love. So, yeah. Yeah, hi. Yeah, we're back with more Illbleed, and, I almost picked a bad day to stream. I know my schedule is consistent with this every Thursday, 7 o'clock, la-di-da-di-da, but today is scorching hot as hell, and we do not have our air conditioner set up, because it's supposed to cool right back down tomorrow. So it's just like, oh, what's the point? It's supposed to drop back down to 60, because this is the situation in this state I live in. This weather's just normal. It shoots up to 90, goes back down to 60. It happens here. It just happens. So yeah, for the next hour, 2 hours, it's just going to be me without a fan and this freaking hot as heck house. But I came prepared. Got drinks. I got an ice cream and all that fun jazz. Oh, there it is. There's YouTube. I was waiting for that. Thanks, guys. Sweet. Wow, you don't have a lot of audio playing. Maybe you should try playing some audio. Yeah, thanks, YouTube. Love it when they do that. Hey, Sky Blue. Yep, time for more Illbleed. No, we're going to, at the very least, tackle the Tremors level today with the stream. Just making sure everything's all set up and good to go. 7, it's midnight here in jolly old England. Yeah, it's over here at the States. It just hit 7 o'clock, so yeah. No, actually, I'm rather surprised. I get a lot of people who watch my channel in England and the UK area. I'll say a lot of people. And so every time I stream at 7, I usually get a lot of comments that are just like, man, it's cool that you're streaming again, but, like, you know, we're all sleeping when you do. It's like, I know. Not much I can do except have the replays up, unfortunately. Great sand snakes. Oh, yeah, the worms are... Oh, gosh, the worms are freaking terrible on the second level. I hate them. But we have 2 characters now, so that shouldn't be as much of a problem. All right, everything's looking good. I might have to mess around with the audio a little bit on the Dreamcast end, just to make sure you guys can hear everything. But Illbleed is an unnaturally loud Dreamcast game. Like, extremely so. So I usually, every time I stream it, have to turn the audio down on OBS just a little bit. At least we get an awesome cutscene. Oh my gosh, I love all the cutscenes in this game. They're so good. All right, everything's looking good. We're going to switch on over to the capture card. Go. Sure, the right memory card's in. It sure is. Awesome. Good. Now, here's the thing I really hate about this capture card I have. Like this screen right now, the way you're looking at it, it looks nice. It looks great. In fact, I've color adjusted it so it actually looks better for you guys than it does me looking at it on the monitor. But anytime there's like an abundance of and like the screen's just covered in black, it makes everything green, and I hate it. It's We'll be starting the stage off with proper. Gonna show off the new guy we got. I think we'll start playing as Keith. Especially since we're going to need to level him up too. But, I mean, just playing as Eriko is pretty much A-okay throughout the whole game. But the other characters kind of act like extra lives, so yeah, we'll probably just start with Keith. Alright. Hey, Hyper! And here we go. And YouTube's complaining again. More Illbleed. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I mean, technically, it's really not going to matter which of these saves you get. I'm pretty sure it's the first one. Make sure we got the upgrades and we got both characters. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we did. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Does she not have... Nope. Okay, this is the save. And this is what I mean about the game just being loud suddenly. Yabus. Holy cow. It's even blasting through on my speakers. I gotta turn it down a little bit on my end. Hang on a second. There we go. Jeez. Alright, next stage. We get to do... Oh, the Revenge of Queen Worm. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. Alright, now we can turn the volume up of the game a little bit, because we're not at the main screen.
An RV campsite has been turned into a morbid morgue, covered in blood, and the remains of numerous unidentified bodies. It's hard to believe that such a brutal massacre could have happened in this day and age, especially at such a secure location. It only
this
took
blue
the
fog is
rescue
still
crew
better
20
than the Silent Hill
minutes to
HD
respond to the
collections.
emergency call. But by the time they arrived, it was too late. There were no survivors, and consequently no witnesses.
Not
So
as
the
loud as Civ
mystery
Revolution
remains.
artillery units got
Who
there.
or what could have done this?
I've
It seems too
I've only ever
massive
played a
and
few Civ
malicious
games,
for a
actually.
single human to have done it, or several for that
Rachel
matter.
kept calling her Rebecca last stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's who we get this stage.
There were dark forces at work here, and no one's talking about it. It happened 4 days ago, and the place has been dead quiet ever since.
Oh, yeah, if no one's here, no one's gonna be talking about it, so, you know, whatever. Alright, to the challengers. It is too dangerous to enter alone. Take this. The camping site is closed now, but you cannot go back. Hope for a miracle for you to handle the incident and return safe and sound. Yeah, 80,000. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not meeting the clear time. Oh, Kevin. I've been calling him Keith. Watch, she actually is named Rebecca, and I'm just... No, except for Eriko, I never really remember the other characters' names either, so no fault on you for that. Because the other characters are just kinda inconsequential, really. You can just play through the whole game as Eriko and you're fine. If no one was talking about it, how did he know about it? Shh! Don't bring your logic to my Illbleed. Alright, I do not remember where the horror monitor is here. All right, newspaper clip. What do we got? Uncontrollable drop in worm prices. It hit another record low today. When's the last time you ever opened up a newspaper and someone was talking about worm prices? Unless you're reading like a Fisher's Digest or something. Worms drew attention as a protein-rich alternate to meat. Prices remain low at $16 a kilo. When the price declined to $2 today, the market was at its lowest. Some economists point out the similarity with the tulip bubble in Holland in the 1630s. It could have used some more recent examples of that, but I mean, all right, sure. Investors and farmers are left with serious losses. David Rodriguez, 68, became the king of worms by producing 10 times more worms than average. It's an abbreviated. With the help of his queen worm, I am just speechless. It is extremely hard to keep worms. I no longer can afford to feed, Rachel. Tell me if you have a better idea other than committing suicide. Prices are expected to decline further. All right. When's the last time you just opened up your newspaper and a guy who owned a business just like, nope, that's it. I'm done. I'm killing myself. See you later, guys. Sick of this shit. Don't know why I bothered dealing with it. Oh, hey, there's our horror monitor. Hey. Hi.
Hey, my horror monitor! What's the matter with you? Give it back!
Mon Killer's gonna go beat the whole game for us. Why didn't he just take it? Like, not from us. Why didn't he just take it if he knew it was there? What a dick. I'll have him know. This was known as the Great Worm Famine. Every single fish just shrudded and nodded as they all just had to eat kelp for the rest of their lives. Where is the Gonzalez body? Yep. Item sensor. Wow, cool! Can't really use it without the horror monitor, though. Pretty sure, anyways. Oh, shows on the map places where items are. Okay, so just, Hey, look, I'm remembering the buttons properly. Alright, so we got all the items here. Wanted a special horror monitor for special reasons. I can't think of one. He put googly eyes on it! This is inexcusable! Oh, no, he didn't. And there's your special reasons. You sound very concerned. I'll be there momentarily. Hit! Hit! When suddenly... Any day now. No, still don't have the horror monitor yet. Nope, the Monkiller still hasn't. Monkey Park, finally! Always wanted to go. Mummy popcorn, delicious. Does he look like a discount Digimon? Hey, my horror monitor! Alright. I gotta... I pushed the wrong button. Here we go again. I want to open up the map. No, you don't. Uh-oh. 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 Get on the road! Get on the road! And now we're safe. Yay, trash dinner. Yeah, you're not so scary. Let's see. the other items down here. We just gotta head back up. Keep it going. There it is. Nice. Now we just have to try to not get hit by the worm, because by God, it's annoying as balls when it happens. Go, 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 go. Stick to the corners. Ow, you mother. Get up. Get up. Stop getting hit in the nuts and get up. Get him over here. The other one's just walking. Come on. Move! Oh, that other one has to stop walking.
Over here!
Hurry up! Yubus. No weapons yet. And is that good? Nope. That's the ass line, just makes air code. Yeah, because they can just get right back up from it. Good to run yet? Nope. Come on. We're going the right way, right? Yep, okay. Ow! It wasn't even that close! Get up! No! Oh my God, get up! Alright, come over here, Worm, before this gets really annoying.
Over here! Over here!
It wasn't even on top of me. So our heart rate's already up to 140. This is fine. Absolutely fine. Alright. Yeah, I'll go for the item first. Well, like I said, I don't think we're going to be hitting the 30 for this one. Not at all. Not playing as Kevin, anyways. Still not good. Oh, stop you bleeding. You're fine. Thank God. Now we can actually run away properly, except for, you know, Kevin. Kevin! Kevin! Alright, you jerk. How about not being 5 feet away and catching me this time, huh? Sound good? I thought it sounded good. Still got a bit of blood. Come on. See if we can get the heart rate down to 130 before we start running too. Better off staying still for that. I keep pushing start to open up the map. I don't know why. Because Y does the same thing, so why do I bother? That's probably the reason Kevin gets this level, since combat's generally optional if you can manage to... Yeah, I was about to say, especially since the clear rating for a lot of the game is to avoid traps, and some combat encounters are counted as traps. Corner. No. Stay away, son of a... Go! I did it again. Alright, let's just next to the car. I think, yes. Pretty sure we can, yep, jump on the car and go around it. Paul. I haven't actually seen Tremors in forever. In fact, I was kind of turned off from seeing Tremors after seeing the last Tremors movie that I think was a direct-to-Netflix one. It was just so awful. I'm like, nope, I'm done. We have officially gone full Highlander with this series, and I want no part of it. All right. Okay, I guess I'm a streamer, so we got to give this some kind of funny voice. Let's see what I got. I started my worm business 10 months ago. With this success, I am known as the king of worms. If the prices continue to grow, I will buy a large house for us. Till then, I will keep raising worms and sell. A rep from Toronto. Doritos knockoff Toronto. An outdoor facility supplier wanted to buy my land today. He said they wanted to build a trendy campsite. Oh, you're talking about Dune. Yeah, okay. I am confusing Pauls. I said no to the rep. I am not going to give up this farm for any price, no matter how much they offer. I will never give up my worm farm. Alright, I'm getting sick of that already. Worm prices dropped to a record low. This must be a bad dream. I got 2,000 new baby worms today and more are coming. The worm farm is running out of room, and I am running out of money to feed the worms. What will I do if the prices keep falling? Signed a contract with Toronto today. I had no choice. The worm market is no good. At least the terms I negotiated were good for Rachel and I. I will keep the farm, but they will cut some of the forest around it. They also let me join the management of the campsite. I was a talented businessman, and my talent will be used well. Watch me, Rachel, as I set out for a fresh start. Car, avoid the worm. I'm stalling my dirt. Actually, more a folksy father type. Yeah. I don't know. I think King of Worms and yeah, doing sounds like more from Atlantis. He said we could dig. Oh, hey, save. Perfect. Well, surprisingly, we've only gotten into 2 encounters. The worms have actually been kind of nice in their placement so far. Rochelle. It is Rochelle, isn't it? I keep saying Rachel, don't I? Just like I keep opening up the map incorrectly. Alright, we're not going the wrong way, though. Thankfully, I haven't had any worms try to spawn on top of me yet. Thank God. Alright. No, it is Rachel. Oh, no, it is Rochelle. Yeah. Rochelle, how long has it been since we lived like father and daughter? Luck has been on my side since the beginning. You are my lady luck. But no, Toronto has cheated me. They never let me join the business. Instead, I work at the 24-hour store as a live-in employee. I was just cheering her name at the end of that. Oh, okay. I guess technically because of the spelling, it could be either or, couldn't it? It could be Rachel or Rochelle. The contract was a big lie. The farm was cemented immediately. The forest was cut down and the wild monkeys died. Well, sure. Tell me. I'm just going to keep going with Rachel. How could this have happened? Rachel, you look well as always, but I'm worn out these days. Running this store for 24 hours by myself is Wow. Okay. Well, that's a shit job. My health is decreasing daily. My heart is... I am all right. Or not. I can't breathe. Need help. Still writing letter. I think I'm dying. I no longer wish to live. I can hardly breathe. I am dying. I don't want to leave you alone, Rachel. I can't hold on anymore. Goodbye, my Rachel. I'm just gonna sit on the trash where I belong. But she joined XCOM, where I'm sure she never saw me. Son of a... That's what I was waiting for. Have it literally spawn on top of me. Alright, well, thankfully, it's not the bigger worms yet. We'll be fine for now. We got speed ladder. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Item down here is... Yeah, okay, that's the correct way to go. We just came from there. And, oh, we missed an item. I don't... It could be something good. I don't want to go back for it, but... Oh, we gotta go back for those. We have to. Alright, we gotta go back. Go the other way. There's just a bunch of items, and we don't want to be missing any of that. I was just talking about how they were being nice and not spawning on top of me. Oh. Billboard for scorpion onion soup somewhere around here. That's got me curious. Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, definitely worth going back for. Alright, we just head straight. Or we can take the corner, either or. And neither way is technically faster. Alright, just don't have the worm spawn on top of me. Please. Oh, it's trash collection day. Thank God. Very nice. Well worth coming over here for, yep. I'm pretty sure you can't jump those, right? Pretty sure you can't. I don't think his jump could make it anyways. Oh, well this route's technically better because it has a road on it. Well, might as well take that, nitroglycerin now. We're up to two freaking 80 Gs. Okay, right over here. Go around. Made it. Okay. Spawn it on top of me, son of a... We just keep going left, right? Already showed. Yep. I play so many dungeon crawlers, and yet with a game like this, with how the map's situated, I am horrible at it. Of course, I really love dungeon crawlers just because you get to draw your own. A lot easier to memorize things when you're writing them down, I feel. Well versed in the ways of the hobo economy. Alright, yep, get right up. Yep. Oh, the anti-shock is so... Yeah, it was worth going back. Oh, we needed that. Oh, he's still right there. Everyone's just walking again. Come on. Hurry up. not dealing with this shit today. Speaking of the hobo economy, I just started playing through Neo Scavenger again. Because I remember I got through it once when it first came out, freaking years ago now. I was always interested in the game just because it was completely programmed in Flash, and I used to do a lot of ActionScript. Like, a lot. But, it was... Oh, crap, we're going the wrong way. It was really, like, interesting to play a game, which was just like, alright, well, you're just gonna have to go full-on hobo in order to actually make it through this. There, do it. I gotta make sure I'm going the right way again. I am doing awful with this. Okay, yeah. Good. Oh, the friggin' heat's getting to me. Attention to the back! No one's watching me through my window. I think I'm fine. Unless you're talking about my ass. In that case, I give it full attention. So thanks. Ah, there it is. There's your scorpion onion soup. Perfect. Alright. Warp stuff back there, right? Yep, good. Keep it going. Pathologic. Okay. Alright, I do have stories about Pathologic. I cannot stand the first game. I cannot. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I watched a story summary. Sign paid for by two. I watched a story video someone did about it, and I fell in love with the story, but I cannot play that game. I hate it. I absolutely do. But Pathologic 2, I love that game. I have not beaten it yet. But from what I played of it, I really enjoyed my time.
Man, not another Draunt worker. I can't even stand looking at you. Get out of here. Don't ever come back. You hear me?
You're here. That's intentional. I know Pathologic is intentionally designed to not be fun. I get it. I absolutely get it. There are a lot of games that are intentionally designed that way too. Which is a cheap out, but that's my problem with it, is Pathologic 2 has the same exact... I was about to say, well, I can't say same exact. About to say, it's... Pathologic 2 is also set up to make it so it's not a fun game to play. And it isn't. I was about to say, it's not a fun game to play. But it's intentionally designed so much better than the first game. Because you have to treat all of your marks and everything with more... Chumley. Go away. You have to treat your marks better. The actual economy for everything's better. You can change not just like people's opinions of you, but the area's opinions of you. Everything feels and flows more naturally in Pathologic 2.
David, you piece of crap. You always made fun of us Draunt employees.
It's one of the thin men from Enemy Unknown.
Rachel. That Rachel. She was always your favorite.
Okay, so it is Rachel. Alright, good. Oh no, he's dead. Better rummage through his pockets. Ah, damn it, I can. Yeah, Pathologic 2 benefits from over 15 years of industry improvements. Definitely, definitely. I'd say the presentation is better. I think the game looks great. I was about to say, its art style, direction, it feels more low-key, but the focus on character interactions and their faces and everything else, it makes it far more personal than the first game, which just was a lot of text and portraits. And the writing in Pathologic 2 is far, far less English shit than the first game was. Yeah, might as well. But, no, I love Pathologic 2. I would recommend that game to hell and back. But Pathologic HD, I can't. I cannot recommend either of them to anyone. I cannot. Especially the... and I think, who was I? I think Man... this Man he did a review on it. And a lot of his complaints were... There she is!
Michelle!
Michelle! Oh no, we actually gotta beat these ones up, don't we? Time to learn how to punch! You dicks! Oh, we're gonna have... Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna have to make them hit each other. They attack so fast. Oh my god. Fuck off! Are you kidding me? You have no time to dodge because they immediately attack. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, might as well just kill me. Oh, now they're getting their fucking stabs stuck. Yeah, now. When I'm gonna fucking die. Yep. No. No, we're restarting. No, we're restarting. Fuck me. Don't care how far back we are. That's annoying as tits. And I don't have a weapon. Alright, let's remember everything we had to pick up. That, go to the right, get that, get 3 items up here. Alright. That's what Bleeding Death looks like. Yeah, real... Yeah, it was cool. And I forget if, you if you have to go get the weapon if you get the weapon first and you lose your chance to get her. I forget. Oh, you mother! Yep, and guess what we don't have yet? Yeah, Thank you, kid. That won't be a problem anymore. I keep pushing start to go to the map. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, yeah. It's technically faster to go this way. I don't have to loop around for a worm. Now that I know this is over here. I wonder if there'd be some crowd of people who are just gonna be like, oh, hey, yeah, the game might be hard or anything, but, like, you could just... Get up. Thank you for hitting me. Anyways, I was saying, I wonder if there would be, some crowd that would just be like, well, if you're having problems, just emulate it. After, like, dying one time. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. You get upset when you die in a game. Sure, absolutely. It's annoying. It's terrible. Especially in a game like this where you either have to go back or, you know, forever give up one of the characters. But, no. No, absolutely not. It's a learning experience. You never get upset over it. That's it, because the game, while being massively cheap... Let me see if I can get around this. In that aspect, there's ways around it. There's ways to avoid it. And there's things I could have done better. It's a learning experience. You don't rage over a game just for the sake of raging over it. You don't learn anything, and you don't have any fun when you finally overcome it. Yeah, you get frustrated. Yeah, you get annoyed, but you just... Oh, you dicks. Unless your DSP wins. Yeah. They call me the King of Rage because I use it to fuel my gaming skills. DSP fuel. Diesel fuel. I'm stopping. I'm stopping that joke before it gets any worse. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier about this capture card, notice how it's a little darker here. If you start looking around a little more... Me and Du Bois enjoying educational experiences. Hey, Vanilla. You'll notice like it's a little green in the middle. It's not like that at all in my end. It's all completely brown. It's just this capture card. When things are bright, everything looks fine. But as soon as things darken up even a little bit, it starts turning green. And it's funny because for this game, it actually looks fine. Actually, it kind of blends in perfectly. But when I was filming some stuff for some other games, so you don't need to get a shell before you get an actual weapon, by the way. Oh, good. Good. That means I'll go get a weapon and then go back for her.
Oh man, not another Draunt worker. I can't even stand looking at you. Get out of here. Don't ever come back. You hear me?
Oh, Bubba, they stole our picnic baskets. Oh, Bubba. What's in the soup, Red Skull? All right.
David, you piece of crap. You always made fun of us Draunt employees.
Alright, we'll watch that one. Okay. The House of the Lightning. Oh, rescue her within 45 minutes should be dead. Oh, well, that could be a problem. Yay, baby bottle. Fantastic. Yep, knew that would happen. Didn't even make it that far. Yeah, I don't think we can go out. Yep, it's the big worm. Can't do this yet. Yep, don't kick back out. Alright. Do you want the sippy?
Wait, that's... I was looking for that. It's my dear Rachel's nursing bottle. Oh, how I miss those days. I'd nurse her with this
Only one
bottle.
lightning in this house.
She'd
Everyone
look at
has to
me.
share. Mom says it's my turn to use the
guess you're
lightning.
not from the Draunt Corporation. Please, come inside. I have something to tell you.
Ooh. He just has a flashlight under his mouth. Ooh, hey. I'm going to steal all your frozen goods. Ooh. This is a sticker.
Thanks for coming. I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Hey, thanks for coming
Ever
here, man. I
since
really
the Draunt
appreciate it.
Corporation cheated me. I've had a hard time trusting anyone. I apologize. By the way, I want to ask you a favor. You seem decent and trustworthy.
I know who this is. This is Hide the Pain Harold.
Rachel. I wrote the details in my will.
He had a kid. I'm so proud of him.
Please, read it, will ya?
Will ya, man? I mean, I guess. I'll hang myself from the water tower tonight. Thank you very much. Okay, no. Not doing the voice again. If you read this, I'll be around the first block of hell. I have good memories of the worm business. There's just one thing on my mind. Rachel, without me, what will happen to her? She will surely suffer from hunger. So, I would like to ask you a favor. Kill Rachel, so I can be together with Rachel in the next world again. This is the best for us. Now, kill her exactly the way I tell you. Burn her with a flamethrower. No other way, okay? This may sound cruel, but you'll see why soon. I really need you to do this favor. I am asking you. I'm begging you. About the flamethrower. I keep the one I was using for weeding in a secret place. I don't want Dorano to find it. I'm taking the memo showing the secret place with me. Finding a body. Well, I'll go ahead and wait for Rachel around the second corner of hell. So casual. Off to hang myself. Watch and learn. This is my stars. That's supposed to be Dead Rising. I love it. That was one of my favorite psychos in that game. Applied to work in the worm business, but all this fuss with trouble the hiring process. Now look at the key. Now look up at the key. Now look down at your key. Now look up at the gate. The gate is open. I am the gate. Oh boy, here we go. Yep. Coming to you. The mutant worms! Oh, I can't wait! Came from the underground. Oh man, that's so cool. Massacre in Nature. Nominated in the National Award 12 section. Ma'am, I'm here. Alone. What do we got here? Goblin Moon. We got, let me just say, 45 minutes? Oh, we got time. Ah, we have time. Hi. No, they have guns. I forgot that this can happen. No. Guns are no good. Please don't. Dummy man. Eyes wide open. I'm pretty sure that's the name of a horror movie. I'm absolutely positive. Not the only one that looks like it could really be a horror movie out of all of those. And I say that, but we had movies like The Deadly Bees, so, you know, yeah.
Dummy man. Dummy man.
Dummy man.
Knock down, dummy man.
No, you're not supposed to say his name 3 times. Son of a bitch. Why would you do this to me? Mysterious catastrophe at campsite. All visitors killed. Site expected to close. I'd hope so. Bodies of campgoers and destroyed cars found at Camp David in Arizona. Cause of this incident is still unknown. Local authorities rule out human intervention due to the scale of the incident. Slow progress by investigators caused by lack of evidence. Camp David was once a worm farm owned by David Rodriguez. Toronto acquired the land and built Camp David. Camp David opened the 20th of last month, featuring wild monkeys in a drive-in theater. Can you imagine driving somewhere? And it's about to say, just to sit in your car, relaxing, watching a movie, and a monkey just jumps, starts bashing your car, takes a shit, throws it at your windshield, and leaves. The tourist attraction spot. Bleeding out again. think you were thinking Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, yeah. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking of. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's an actual name. I took a girl goblin moon watching on our first date. Coincidentally, I never heard a girl say. Alright, and... yeah, I really don't want to use the nitroglycerin already. Just gonna have to go a little slower. Oh my god, what did I just mention? I just mentioned deadly bees. What the hell is that? What have I done? What have I done? Alright, we're just gonna stand still for like 10 seconds or something. This is, pretty sure there's an item over at the watchtower. Nope, still bleeding. Gotta be close. Found him! I buried it in the ground in front of the movie billboard. You can see the sign through the work hut window. Did somebody call for Dr. Bees? My bees will take care of this. Is that the... oh, it's not the movie. No. Around here. There it is. Don't shoot me. Oh my god. Alright. That's done with. Man, now they're all repeating themselves. Dang it. Except for Dummy Man 3, the Returner. The Returner. Look at that wrench. Amazing. I know at least a few tractors that need one that big. At least my dad does. Da-da-da-da, flamethrower. Crimson Head quickly burn before it's too late. That was one of my favorite additions to the Resident Evil remake. It added so much to that game, having you, like, because just... originally, you know, in the original game, you killed a zombie, and it was like, oh, that was it, you know? But now, there's a chance that any of them could become Crimson Heads in the remake, and it just, it built up the suspense so much for that. I love the remake so much. All right. I bought a worm from a vendor so I could raise worms for sale. The vendor brought me his last worm. That worm was you, Rachel. You're more special than any of the other worms I knew. Rachel is the name I wanted to give to my daughter. Now go and have lots of babies. Help me make some money. Something terrible happened to Rachel today. It was my fault, but I still don't know what happened. I was playing with her under the tree as usual, and somehow she slipped from my hands and fell into a gas tank. What were you... yeah. I picked her up right away. I thought she would die after being soaked in so much gas. I was terrified. Strangely, she started sucking the gas off her body. She never did weaken. How bizarre that my little girl did such a thing. All I can do now is look after her. It seems that Rachel is growing too fast since the gasoline accident. Now all I can do is feed her as much gasoline as she desires. Gosh. I guess the prices now for it wouldn't be too bad. Current events joke, stop that. She gets bigger and bigger each day, and she doesn't look like a worm anymore. It's okay to get big, but her size is beginning to scare me. She is in good shape, though. What's good shape for a worm? How can you tell? I'm getting worried about her. She outgrew me in 10 days. Her reproduction rate is 10 times higher than any other worm. You did tell her to make a lot of babies. There you go. Well, I did get my wish of wealth and happiness. Bring on more worms, Rachel. More worms.
Rachel?
Rachel?
Please burn Rachel, please.
You gotta do it, man.
That giant worm is Rachel?
You figured it out already. Good job, man. Everyone figured it out as soon as we entered the level. And we got our wrench. Thanks. I like the idea the old man was just playing with an earthworm under a tree and open gasoline. It's like, sure, you know, gasoline's just kind of there, you know, you do you, man. Love that he's still selling them. Yeah. And then Earthworm Jim shows up. And now I'm sad again. I'd get with so many platformers coming and making researchers look like, okay, a lot of people are like, man, I wish this game would make a return and a comeback and everything. And every single time I hear that, I'm like, you know what? I completely agree with you. I would like that. And everyone's like, but it's never going to happen. And I go, excuse me, they brought Bubsy back. Anything is possible now. So I'd love to see a revival of Earthworm Jim. Where's the... hello. We didn't get the... What? Why? We got the wrench, though. Oh, wrench is in it. Oh, son of a gun. I thought the big-ass wrench was the weapon for this one. Well, we're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to lure one of them and get him stuck like that. No, don't. Shit. No! Those fast freaking hits. We're just gonna have to play this a little smart. I hate that. They attack so fast. Wrenches for the puzzle. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's the problem with stream delays with chat and everything. Oh, they gang up so quick. Stop! No, you can only specifically use the flamethrower for the one fight. Oh, we had them all separated too. Smacked your hand with a wrench while trying to wrench. Oh, I have. Oh, I most certainly have. I used to help my dad repair cars and tractors. I most certainly have. Come on, you're close enough to punch them. Just do it. We gotta get at least one. You fuck! Are you in fucking incorrigible? Flamethrower can't be used. Well, it's not letting me. Not a single button in the known universe is working to get the flamethrower. Yeah, I need gas for it. So I don't want to do all that shit again, so he's gonna have to die. No ifs, ands, or buts. You just get hit way too fast with stupid monkeys. If one of them could just die, this wouldn't be a problem. Fucking hell. Why is the save point all the way back there? Fuck me. You know what? Nope. We're restarting. Nope. We're just gonna run through everything. No! You. Oh, sensitive menu. Every single video game menu now. Thanks, game. Nope. Restart. Thank you. Every single video game menu in the known universe, I, like, despise and loathe. Because, like, when you push start or pause a game, you have to wait for all the animations for, like, the main menu to pop up before you can do anything. There's no immediate pressing of buttons for menus anymore. And it's just going back to a game where you can immediately start pushing stuff as soon as you hit start. It's, ah. Hi, I remember you from the Spoonie forums. How have you been? Fine. Been doing good. Been doing more streams lately, been uploading more content on the channel. Just everything's been going great. You know, world situation notwithstanding, of course. Have a good night, James. A tough game, don't worry. Yeah, I remember... it's just been so long since I played this, but I remember having a very hard time with that in my first couple playthroughs. But nope, we're just gonna speed through everything, skip the cutscenes. I was about to say we're gonna just skip around everything, and we hit the same worm this time. And he hit us. Get up. Get up. I am pushing the button for you to get up. There you go.
Over here!
Whew, just in time. Okay. Now, I'm gonna know this map like the back of my hand by the end of this, at the very least. Like I said, I can't rage when I play games like this, because it is just a learning experience. Me screwing something up like that and everything else, nope, that's just on me. Things about this game are intentionally obtuse, and I just gotta learn to live and deal with it. But God, yeah, the Spoonie forums, jeez, it's been forever. It's been like about 3 or 4 years since they shut down now. Well, I mean, they never technically shut down. Spoonie just never updated the HTML in his site to accept the forum posting so that the BBS system worked again. Because he stopped caring. So the forums just unceremoniously died. It sucks. I enjoyed a lot of my conversations with people on there. Because everyone on there was really nice. There was a good community fostered around Spoonie. But Noah himself wasn't really doing anything to foster that, unfortunately. I really am the dummy, Tremors. Is that for the second movie? The Return instead of The Returner? Oh yeah, we better use that nitroglycerin here. Perfect. Because there's a good chance we're going to get into another battle with the monkeys right here, like I just said. Oh, you had every opportunity to move there, dude. We have a Discord server. Oh, really? I joined one Spoonie Discord server a while back. I'm not sure if it's the same one you're referring to. Most everyone on the one I'm on is kind of divisive on the whole Spoonie thing. There's some people who really think he's going to come back, which I don't see it panning out. But, I'm not sure that's the same one. Don't do forums very much, so I only really heard the flack. Yeah. No, the forums were a good place. I was about to say there were a lot of good users on there. I was about to say a lot of us kind of butted heads a lot, but it was always good arguments. You know, it was always So one of the big things that I kind of learned, you know, from the forums and just after a lot of online etiquette, I guess you would call it, is to just stop freaking out over people's opinions for things. You know, someone disagrees with me, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I was about to say, there's no offense to be taken over something like that at all. Especially video games, because it's just video games. No, I've now taken more of an approach where I enjoy listening to other people's opinions when it comes to, you know, their interpretations and everything on games. You know, someone might like a game I don't like, or someone might not like a game I do. And I'm fascinated to learn why. That's because someone might have seen something in a game that I didn't, or I might have missed something important that somebody else saw. And I find that more fascinating than playing the games themselves sometimes. I will forever be thankful that they had the foresight to let you skip cutscenes in this game, just seriously. Even games that came out on the PS2 didn't let you do that. Freaking Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts are the big ones that come to mind. That's why you put up with my rabbit hole ramblings. No, like I said, I enjoy talking to people about games, even if it's games I don't like. Because it fascinates me to learn about it more than anything else. And I might not agree with the person by the end, you know, I'll probably be like, well, you know, I still don't like it, but I will say, hey, I'm glad you found value in it, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Because I think the last game, jeez, God, those guns. The last game that I ever really took, like, serious offense with, where a lot of other people didn't, was Mass Effect Andromeda. I still don't like that game. Like, even after all the fixes and everything else, I tried to go back and play it, and I just couldn't do it. I could not find myself liking the characters. I could not get invested in the story. And I was about to say, the combat was fun. The combat was really fun, to the point where the multiplayer in that was great. I enjoyed playing the multiplayer. I put more time into that than I did the campaign. But, don't think so. I'll send you a link. Oh, thank you. But I'm actually curious, with another Spoonie Discord. Especially if a lot of the old members are back on there, because a lot of them I really enjoyed talking to. Oh gosh. God, it's been years. I'm already forgetting people's usernames. We had Marceline. Of course, there's Serafana. Everyone knows who Serafana is if you were ever on the Spoonie boards. But yeah, back to Andromeda. I just, it didn't do anything for me. Especially as a big fan of the first 3 games. It didn't do it. And yes, I said fan of the first 3 games. I'm one of those people that did like 3. Despite how crap its ending was, I enjoyed the game. I thought it was great. Yeah, the last 5 minutes sucked. Well, technically the last 10 minutes sucked. But I liked it enough to where I went back and did a New Game Plus right then and there. And the 30 hours I spent with the game weren't really spoiled by those last 5-10 minutes. Alright, well, we're pretty much right where we were in, like, record time. I also had real personal problems with some of my friends and fleeced them for loot box. Yeah, that was the big issue with Mass Effect 3. And thankfully, I never got caught in that bubble. My friend, he let me use his cheat engine program that just gave you a bunch of the credits so you could just buy the boxes without actually spending money on them. So we never worried about that. So he spent over $150 on more. Jeez. Now, thankfully, and they've kind of rolled back on a lot of that, like, awful shit with that. The multiplayer for Andromeda doesn't try to fleece you nearly as much anymore. But yeah, that's the biggest problem with it. It's fun to play, but it is very grindy. And unfortunately, unlike Mass Effect 3, you can't really cheat engine your way out of that problem anymore. But, nope, multiplayer was good. I will definitely say that, but I could never finish the campaign for Andromeda. But, I argued with a lot of people that enjoyed it. I'm like, no, this was bad, this was awful. I don't understand how you could like this thing. It's stupid. I was about to say, I don't get how you can like anything. You wasted your money on this. You wasted your time. It's just that you just hear it come out of your mouth like that instead of as text, and it just comes off like you being an asshole. I can't do that anymore. My rule of thumb, before I type anything out on the internet, despite my awful grammar on occasion. Actually, my grammar's really not awful, just my hands sometimes. But what I do is I sit down and I read it back to myself. And I go, okay, with the way I'm reading this out to myself, will I still sound like an asshole as I type this out? Because the implications between text and text and speech, they can be very distinct and different. There's nothing else in here. How much time do we have, speaking of, to save Michelle? We still got time. I normally just start looking. My friend doesn't have a lot of disposable income. The Bioware doubled down. My friend pre-ordered the Legionnaire edition of Anthem. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, because now... I bought that the Legion of Dawn or whatever the heck edition it was for $5 for Anthem, and I didn't actually buy it. Okay, so I gotta pause for this. Oh shit! Wait, no, the time still goes into pausing. Never mind. So here's the funny thing with Anthem. Okay, I kind of predicted it wasn't really gonna be a fantastic game at launch because, much like with Andromeda, we didn't see anything for it until freaking. Like a couple months before it came out. And again, the same thing happened with Andromeda that did with Anthem. We didn't actually see any real gameplay until like a couple months before release. And I was like, all right, I'm going to predict this game's going to get maybe like, 6, 7 out of 10s. It's going to have the Destiny approach. It's going to be BioWare's first, game as a subscription thing. Yeah, I still don't have a Fury. So I can't do this yet. And I was like, I'm not going to buy it at launch because the price is going to drop just like it does with Destiny every time. Destiny comes out, people pay $60 and $40 for the expansion. And I'm like, why? Because in a month it's going to be half the price. You just have to play it now? There's so many games to play out there. You don't have to play it now. You think you're going to miss something? Come on. By the way, knock down dummy. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, we gotta go back with the wrench. That's right. Yep. Okay, yep. All right, yeah. But I waited, and, well, the game came out, and the review scores were way less than I was predicting. I was like, oh, wow, that bad. Like, I still think Anthem is still lower than Sonic Chronicles, and I cannot believe that. Anthem is now officially BioWare's worst game. In terms of, like, scoring. And I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. And, so I waited, and then, one year, I was buying stuff for Halloween. I was getting a couple costumes. I was working at as a chef at the time. And so I thought it would be really funny to go dressed up as, like, an over-exaggerated Italian chef, being very Italian myself. So I picked up the suit, I picked up the hat, I picked up the fake mustaches and everything online. And it was just under, like, it was still like $23, $24. But I was told, oh, hey, you can get free shipping if you spend $25. Because the shipping was going to be like $7, $8. So I looked on the website, and sure enough, they had a copy of Anthem on sale for $5. $5 freaking dollars. So I put that in my cart, and it saved me $4 from shipping. So I spent less money getting a copy of Anthem in my cart. I technically didn't pay for it. I was paid for it at that. And yeah, no, I played it for a couple hours, and I'm just like, this is bad. I could not derive any fun from it. And it kind of upset me. because it didn't upset me in the way it's just like, oh no, you know, it's a bad game, but there's some good stuff in it and everything else. It was just kind of like, so this is what BioWare has become. After what happened with Andromeda and this, because a lot of people with Andromeda, they were saying, well, oh, it's the B team and everything, you can't blame them for that. And it's just like, you can, though. And it just made me realize, yet again, it's like, oh, that's right. I was about to say, it's not BioWare anymore. It's not. Because everyone who is originally involved with it is gone. I hear all these people saying the flying is unparalleled. My god, if you ever played Warframe and just did the arc wings, the flying is identical. It's silly people saying that. No other game does it! Yeah, whatever. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta knock over the other one from the other side. Just forgot about that. All I can think of is the flying in Star Fox, except you can't shoot and you overheat every 20 seconds. No, I think a lot of people's comparison for that is just like the seamless transition from being on the ground and being in the air and just being able to seamlessly do it back and forth on the fly. And again, it's like, yeah, I get that. It's fine. I was about to say, I understand where you're coming from when you're saying that, but like it can't make it does not make the whole game, because there has to be something there, because the loot drop system is awful. The live events, I say events, I'm pretty sure they just did the like 1 or 2, because the one was they just had that massive storm where they just applied an Instagram blue filter to everything, and the other one they made it snow. Congratulations, you've done what every other online game does. Fantastic, good job. You want a friggin' medal? Ah, we didn't knock down the other dummy man. Shit. Oh, wow. Dodge that somehow. How much time do we have? Oh, we still got time to save her. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to hit the 30 minutes. It's okay, it works. It's admittedly a little thrilling for not. That was exactly it for me. I was about to say, because, you know, after the excitement of, oh, wow, the flying is really cool in this game and everything, kind of, you know, I was about to say, it's just, it's like, okay, well, this is just part of the game's mechanics now, and, okay. And I was about to say, when it's now just in your head that it's like, it stops being cool and it's just another thing you're doing in the game, it falls flat. Because now you're dealing with the shitty loot, the repetitive quests, the really not that great story. It really isn't that good. And it's really relying on reading lore entries to get the most out of it. And just, it couldn't hold. It could not hold my attention, and there are so many better games that did it. I'm happy I paid $5 for it. I'm unhappy that it didn't come with a disc that I could use as an Anthem drink coaster, though. The box just has a code inside of it. Because modern day gaming. Can't even do Blu-ray releases, I guess, for PC games. Silly. But, yeah, it's just the current state of BioWare, and I'm seeing all these people who are all excited and everything. Oh, we got another Dragon Age game coming out. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how you can be excited anymore. I just... Every time... It's like, how can you still be excited for this? Like, son of a... I pushed X! Why? Why is the button for it? Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Right, now we're all the way back to the beginning, aren't we? Yep. Son of a gun. And my friend learned the fun fact that Legion of Dawn armor obscures the place. And you know what the really crappy thing about that is, too? Is, like, one of the big things you could think you'd get in that game as, as an actual reward for doing stuff is cosmetic stuff. All the cosmetic stuff you have to buy. Which is ridiculous. Even Destiny understands that people play the game for cosmetic stuff. Warframe! And Warframe has an economy that makes it so you don't have to pay for the in-game currency. You can just trade people for it. That's what Warframe gets right. I'm sure there's a lot of things that Warframe gets wrong, but I won't go into that department. I like Warframe well enough, but... No, stop it. I'm trying to use the flamethrower. There we go. It's time. Not with that button, it's not. Ah, shit. And now we're cooking with fire. God, that's so much fun to use. Whether you like the game or not, that's personal knowledge. Exactly, yeah, I was about to say, and there are people who like Anthem. And they're allowed to. I'm not gonna sit there and spoil their fun and say, yeah, well, you know, whatever. But it's telling that that game's base died out so fast. There was just nothing there to keep anyone's attention. And that's the one thing Destiny did get right eventually, is they kept coming out with seasons and things like that to keep people engaged. I don't play Destiny anymore. But they got that right. Yeah, I was about to say, their economy is absolutely the most player-friendly possible. Yeah, Warframe's definitely is. Especially since a lot of the player base doesn't try to cheat anyone out of fair prices. There's markets and everything for, you know, making sure you're not getting gypped on anything. People will even value out, you know, Riven mods and everything for you in it. Still subscribe to the Anthem Reddit. I can't imagine. And then his soul transcended this universe.
Rachel!
I forgot about that.
You appear to be okay. Oh, that's a relief. At last, we can be together forever. Let's go back to hell. Hey, you, young one. Thank you. I'll never forget your kindness.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. Grandpa! I forgot about the head just floating in there like that. Just freaking blue JPEG just goes on by. It's like, wait, oh, you did it. Good job, guy. Oh, that makes it. Oh, that makes it worth it. No, I knew that's what you were referencing. No, I forgot about the face happening. Just floating in place there. Alright, you bastards. Yeah! Doesn't feel so good, does it?
Thank you. If you hadn't have shown up, God knows what that slimy monkey would have done to me.
So that was you I heard calling for help.
You caught my telepathic message. Great. Let's go. We're almost at the goal.
Other one in the bag. Yeah, Michelle. Right. Kicking it doesn't seem to work. Have you tried a flamethrower? But why? It's wood, my man. Just burn it down with a flamethrower, my man. You can do it. I'm gonna show us my Illbleed wife. No, Illbleed is one of those, like, great treasure games for me. There's parts of it that are, I was about to say, the voice acting is just kind of, it all feels like, the whole game feels like it's intentionally made as a fun parody love letter to, you know, old horror movies. It's so much fun. And out of all of the Dreamcast games I played, this is the one I could still, like, intentionally enjoy. Because there's stuff like Carrier and freaking Blue Stinger. Like, I can't even go and... Just gotta put Carrier in the car. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we gotta go back to the car. Yep. There we go. Oh. Do I have to be by the tank, or can I just use it here? Gotta be by the tank. That's why I want to say Blue Stinger. Yeah, because, like... Even in that little bit I was playing it for, you know, before the disc decided it was finally on its last legs and it didn't want to work anymore. Should I? Nah. Steak dinner. Glycerin. Save the Amazon. Even in the short time I was playing it, it was just kind of like, it's like, this didn't really hold up as well as I remember it. Glug glug. Ready? Go! Get out of here! Wouldn't waste items. Yeah, but your thing, I was about to say, everything being okay gives you more prize money at the end, so yeah, that's why I used them. Hey, we did really good. Yeah, even with the time, it didn't knock us off that much. Pretty good. Oh boy, better turn it down again. There we go. Well, that went well. Oh gosh, we better go save first. It's been a while. Lord knows with my luck the power would go out or something nonsensical like that. And you laugh. You say it's like, oh, well, that wouldn't happen. Oh, I've had it happen more times than I can count. All right, who are we upgrading? I wonder if we should just save it all for Eriko. Let's see. Don't need to revive anyone. I don't think we need to recover anyone. Eriko doesn't do that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna, we should just level up Eriko. Definitely need that bleed resistance up. That is the biggest problem you run into, getting hit so many times in this. No. Perfect. Iron Body Eriko. Yep. No, because just by default, since you start out with her and you're going to start giving her upgrades, she just kind of becomes the best character. I don't think we'll play as... I'm not sure if we'll play as the rest of the characters, but we definitely will save everyone. Alright. Another one in the bag. So next we've got... wood puppets. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Cut in pieces. It's still warm. This one's freaking great.
George McLaughlin knew there was more to life than running a sawmill. He loved what he did, but he needed better equipment. He'd make the finest, fastest chainsaw man has ever seen. That chainsaw instantly would tear through wood with a nice clean cut and would make him the envy of anyone in the lumber business. He knew just the tree to cut to prove the merits of his product. It was 800 years old, huge, gnarly, and tough as nails. He took a picture of himself in front of the tree and then started to saw. Suddenly a face appeared on the tree and it swallowed him. He was presumed lost in the wilderness or eaten by a bear. No one cared because he was a loner anyway.
Who gives a shit?
New workers took over the mill and everything went smoothly until 7 years later, when 100 workers mysteriously disappeared.
I love the Symphony of Night like treatment with these title credits, because you just have the narrator trying to keep up with them. It's like,
they used pans, sticks, or hammers to smash the dolls as best they could. Ironically, those wooden dolls spewed blood, and this freaked the people out even more. They called them wood puppets and hoped they had seen the last of them.
oh, what? Puppets. You know, if you gave me 5 minutes in PaintNet or Photoshop, I could probably make that for you. To the challengers. Break into the McLaughlin lumber mill and solve the enigma of the wood puppets. Also, prove what happened in the disappearance. $120. Under 50 minutes. Oh, we've got plenty of time. Let's go. Alright, check chat for that. Hang on a second. Play as Randy. I think I have Randy, but I wouldn't play as Michelle. Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, I remember playing as Michelle once, and then as soon as I got hit the first time, I reset the game like, nope, no more of that. Now we're just gonna stick with good old Erico for this. Ow! And you're dead. Wow. Wow! That's a good start to that. Yeah, tons of combat here. Yes, this one has a shit ton of combat. And I have to remember where the monitor is here. Slowly, as we pick up items. There we go. Gosh, that did a crap ton of bleed damage right from the get-go. Of course, it was my fault for just walking straight into it when the sight meter was going... Oh, wow, excuse me. Was going off. Nope. I am the dummy man! Oh, you would! Okay, good. Back up. Ooh. Alright. Time to get to the root of the problem. Are you done? Wait, I didn't want this. Ah. It blows up the truck so freaking hard that it ceases to exist. Just gotta grab the pile. It's in the sawdust, but yeah, I think it's in the one up ahead. Isn't there an item here? Yeah, no, you're right. It's in the sawdust pile. It's just in the other one. I know there's an item around here. Which means multiple times. There it is, yep. To be right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. There we go. Oh, your mother. Well, that's no good. Let's see. Yeah, I knew that one was the freaking tornado! Well, I think we got hit by every single trap into the known universe. We're doing really good. We're doing real good. I'm actually kind of tempted to restart it quick. Ah, fuck it. We saved. Might as well. Go get the operations again quick. Oh, shit. Better lower the volume again. Yeah, I know. I was about to say it just... But there was so much bleeding there, and we really don't have any items. I just felt... I felt more comfortable with resetting it. Well, we know to avoid them now. Should we go for both of the build-ups? Should we go for the adrenaline? I mean, you really need adrenaline. Go for the bleed up. And... yeah, we'll do the adrenaline. Can't get anything else. That's fine. I think this is a smarter choice than the last one anyways. Again, thankfully, this game very, very mercifully lets you skip all the cutscenes. I know I keep harping on about that, but there were just so many games back then that didn't let you. You had to see every single aspect of them. It's also really nice for speed running. Actually, since this game's so obscure, this would be a fun one to try to speed run. Well, I'm so unknowledgeable of it now after years of neglect. Alright, let's not get run over by the truck. But do pick up the item. Let's get that cutscene. Add that. Deep breath. Nothing else out here. Alright, can we get around that chainsaw at the beginning? Yes, we can. Oh, but I stood too close to the saw. Here it comes! Yeah, I can live with one. Yeah, I'm not going to skip anything we haven't seen yet, though, so we'll be fine on that end.
Hello, my name is George McLaughlin.
Hey, George
I
McLaughlin.
came to this beautiful forest 7 years ago as a woodcutter. That's really all I knew how to do.
Ah! Wood.
Who's going to cut the tree, going to cut the tree, and I got to cut the tree 'cause I love to cut the tree. Yo ho ho, and I'm out of control. I gotta
Yo ho ho, and oh god, why does it bleed? There we go. Our monitor's right where you start. Really? How did we miss it? Well, we know where all the traps are, so we'll just head back quick then. Yeah, I thought it was in the sand pile by the door. I was, like, really sure about that. Oh, sure enough. There it is. Oh, good. Why don't we get a couple of the ones we know out of the way, then? Wait. Oh, why did you get knocked down? We predicted it. Oh. Oh, well. Well, we got the axe, so... Come on, dude, attack. Come on. You can do it. And if I remember, tagging's only worth it for combat. Yeah, I was about to say, because if you tag them properly, and again, I don't know why it didn't work for that. Every man always causes a knockdown. Oh, okay. That's because I always remember being able to predict where a battle encounter was going to be almost always. Made it so you wouldn't get knocked down in the combat. Now, it's worth doing it for another reason, too, though, predicting some of the traps. Because, for one, you get the funny cutscenes with it sometimes, which I always love. And two, I think it counts for the clear traps at the end for your money. As long as you're obviously avoiding the traps, of course. Lower damage, but anything not mandatory is just a loss in resources. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it's something you have to trigger, tagging's better. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially, I think there's a boss encounter or two that you can predict right from the start, and what it does is it just makes it so that you don't start in, like, a shocked state at the beginning of them. Although that might just apply for mini bosses, not the, like, actual bosses. Nope, wasn't that. That? that? Nope, it was the roof.
Stay.
Usually encounter enough traps to flee. Yeah, I was about to say, but I think it's ratioed by how many you actually avoid. So as long as you avoid traps and or tag them beforehand, then you're normally fine. It's so close. Is it this window? Nope. I walked into it. Sure is Illbleed in here. Combat counter coming up. Who let this happen? Oh! Where's the box? Are you kidding me? And it was the one part of the window I didn't scan. We're doing real good. Oh, well. Got that correct. Yeah, discount ticket. Whee! There we go. Oh no! That's my T-pose. That bleeding's really taking its time. We gotta get those upgrades. Wait for it to get a little lower. Should be low enough to run now. Yep. Yeah, the key to combat's always to back off after the first second. That is true, but if you can get 3 hits in, you can also normally knock an enemy over. So while it's effective to do that, if you think you're in a correct spot where you can hit him 3 times and knock him over, you have a chance of doing more damage too. Yay, brains. Oh, sweet. Now, with the amount of money we got... Third hit doesn't do any more damage and it always leads to me. Like I said, the third hit doesn't do more damage, no, but it has a higher chance of knocking enemies over. And if you get a chance to knock enemies over, you have a chance to keep hitting them while they're down. That's mostly what the third hit's for. Yeah, it's not worth doing when we only got the money to do one. Wait, does the discount ticket work on healing too? Ah, it does! Dang it. Really don't want to waste it healing. The woodman can be knocked over. No, the mannequins can't be knocked over. Nope, they stay upwards and rigid the whole time. Ah, crap, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, well, besides our heart rate, we're really not doing bad on anything else. Health's almost halfway, but, you know, it's fine. Feed me, Seymour! Perfect. Another artificial brain. Jeez, just rolling in upgrades here. Yeah, dodging increases your heart rate by 1 every single time you do it. The only effective way to get it down when you don't have items is to just stand completely still, which is the problem. Only 4 to 5. Yeah, I was about to say, especially when you're dodging all the time, it all adds up. And now you'll learn how we make the wood puppets.
Defrost. Turbo in full gear. Number 106 entering skinning stage.
Wait, skinning? What's that? Am I gonna be breast chick? No!
Okay, 106 has been skinned.
Yeah. Piece of wood. Oh, shit! Did I just skip that cutscene? I didn't mean to. Okay, thanks, game. Oof. I hate that required battles like that don't fill up your adrenaline. Almost to the, you know, part. The part everyone remembers from this stage.
Body assembly line open. Body assembly line open. Lumbar coating angle adjusted. Shoulder width.
Oh. Game just kind of stopped there. I was like, what the hell?
Power down the coding process. Stop.
Yeah, just another day in this freaking factory. Turn skinned people into wood puppets. God, vacation time's coming up soon. Oh, shit. I was just about to scan it, too. Hmm. Great. Very good. Okay. Well. Really got nothing. Well, we've got plenty of adrenaline, so I'm gonna use it just to be sure. Wait for the blood to get back down. Oy, this is pretty harrowing. And they've just given us nothing but upgrades. Not really any items to heal with. Oh, don't do that. Ah, of course. Oh, good time to thank. Yeah, no, excellent time to do that. There's so much blood on the screen, it's lagging the Dreamcast. Little twist they do with their feet. Should have done it. Yep. We're doing awful. No, you fuck. It's another battle. Yep. Mm-hmm. Good. Great. And that's a dead Erico. Wait. What? I don't remember being able to play as the other characters after Erico dies. Well, no, I don't wanna. Restart. Hey, Dreamcast. Dreamcast. Restart. Push the buttons for it. Hey. Hey. There it goes. Might be worth, unfortunately, using that coupon. Heart rate's so high, we're just gonna need it. Game's really not giving us any items. Oh well. Don't worry about adrenaline, but I will worry about everything else. Just too much. It's so easy to get back. Yeah, me too. I remember it always saying when Erico died that the game just ends. Maybe it's specific stages. Well, at the very least, we know what to avoid, and we can see that cutscene they got accidentally skipped. Taking your wood, man. You can't stop me. Yep, that was it. This has such good range. What's the bad ending if she's dead? I'm curious. Because, I don't... Yeah, I was about to say her friend's having died. Yeah. I was about to say, I guess that was the technical bad ending if you didn't save everyone. I don't know. I was pretty sure it was required that she lives throughout the game. I wonder if, like, it's necessary that she gets resuscitated at the end, possibly? Well, at least we know what to avoid, thankfully. Stand back here and scan that this time. That. Oh, what? Oh, it tricked me! It tricked me this time. Oh, well, thankfully. It was only that. Peekaboo! There's so much blood. Oh, he interrupted the other guy's attack! Oh, crap. We are in an awful place. Get out of the corner. Back up! Oh, could have been worse. It's not that box. It's that box. Oh, come on! I was just getting up, game. No, don't run into it, you... Are you kidding me? Why? I was not near it! Game! Oh, that hitbox is freaking lanky! Alright, nope, no kicking, no kicking. I would much rather you do the spin. There we go. Got Randy's brain. Oh, well, I'm gonna leave that sitting there for a hot minute. Boy, it says there's only 2 endings, so I have no idea. I guess she's treated as one of 5 in terms of friends, period. I guess. I don't know. I've never... I was about to like what happened to you earlier. I don't recall Eriko actually being able to continue the game on after you die. I always just kind of thought it was, like, she dies, that's kind of it, and everyone else is just treated like extra lives. All right, it's plenty good. Sitting still and good English today. Sitting still and healing. That reminds me, another game we should really play that I massively enjoy is trying to jump game, but thank you. No, okay. Oh, there's our wood. Clock Tower. All of them technically. I was about to say I really enjoy 1 and 2. And then freaking Ghost Head, not so much. Ghost Head really isn't a good game at all. Oh yeah, my pin, sure, yeah, it's you know, the usual. Is there a note we picked up that had the pin on it? Oh, yep. 3221. Yep. No. Clearly not. Oh, do we have to actually solve that? Purchased at $3 each. Oh, well, time to pull out the calculator. Did you know if you reversed wood and you flipped the W upside down, it would say doom? Alright, so is it 9663? Sure, no. There we go. Love there's a screen up. It's the devil! Well, probably not, but, you know, I think I'm gonna have to be. Whoops! This means they shouldn't attack me because I'm one of them now, right? Right? Lord, please, I can't let you read my mind like that. And now I can assert everyone with my T-posing ways. I love this stage. We recognize the stupid wood doom thing. That was always, like, 3rd grade logic with that. It's like, and if you changed all this, it would say this, and it would be really spooky, you guys. I think my vocal cords are still in place, so I can go, cool, even though I'm a piece of wood. Wow, for acting's more wooden than usual. Ha 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 ha. What? What? Ow! Ooh. I literally have a wooden posing doll exactly because of this. Funny thing with that, I was trying to see if any merch existed for this game at all, and there really isn't any, except for, like, a poster, maybe. And I'm pretty sure it was one of those, like, fold-out ones you got from, like, some Dreamcast magazine. But, there was some guy on eBay selling a posing doll for, like, $300 or $400, Because he's like, and hey, it looks like the wood puppet from Erico from Illbleed. And I'm like, what the fuck? No! I bet that eBay posting's still there if I looked. It was there like for like 6-7 years. I think the seller just forgot about it. The Erico doll on eBay was famous. Really? I just remember seeing it one day and I was just like, the fuck? No. Go to sleep, eBay seller. You're drunk. Oh, what's the map say? That's a dead end down there, so might as well check that out. Absolutely nothing. Burp burp. Burp burp. Burp burp. Oh wee yo. Yo. Oh wee yo. Look at this clearly obvious segregation. Gosh, how do they live with themselves? Wood puppets are people too, you know. Ah, yes, exactly what I needed. Official wood puppet hunting guide for woodcutters. In the hunting, the objective is to hunt down wandering wood puppets. Prizes will be awarded. Participants should read this guide carefully. A point is added after beating a wood puppet. A prize is given based on points. A player is disqualified if beaten by a wood puppet. Score differ depending on the types of wood puppets you hunt. For types and points, please refer to the following page. Type A gives most points. Type A, human inside. Speaks and runs away if chased. 30 points. Type B, stares without speaking. Simple attacks. 10 points. Type C, brainless. Speaks gibberish. Behaves oddly. 2 points. How do they dictate right then and there? 300 points. Gold chainsaw. Special edition. Cool. 3 kilograms of prime beef. Yeah. And Mandragora. Defeated wood puppets will be dedicated to the... for anatomy purpose. Especially since there's no buy now and it was up for you. Like, yeah, it could very well have just been a joke, but just... I've always found it silly. Every time I looked at that price, I'm like, oh, okay. Am I missing? Or is it just on the other side? It's just on the other side. Yeah.
I see you're Erico Christie, and you're 18 years old. From this point on is a hunting area. There are a lot of woodcutters who'd love to axe you wood puppets into little pieces. If you manage to make it through the hunting area alive, you'll turn back into a human again. Remember, as wood puppets, you can't jump.
I'm what?
Here's a list of people taking part in today's adventure. These friends will go to hell and back with you, so stick together. Take the list with you if you want. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going. The hunting's already begun.
You'd, Guide for wood puppets. Basic rules. If you defeat a woodcutter and reach the goal alive, you'll have a chance to return to human form. If beaten, you'll be disqualified. This is the appendix of this guide are wood puppets already registered for today's running. Good luck. List of participants. Richard. Salaried worker. I will reach the goal and return to human no matter what. I'm dying. Help me. Randy. Dosco. Any prize for wood puppets? No, there are no prizes for wood puppets. Okay, let's go. Alright. So I'm pretty sure this is a maze again, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Let's see if there's an item back here. Yeah. Boy. Gaboy! It's me, Gaboy! Crude stamina. Oh! Okay, cool. Up your heart rate and your hit points. Gonna need that right now, actually. Oh, that didn't help my heart rate at all. Well, I was almost dying, so yeah, I kind of needed it. I feel like I'm at a severe disadvantage with how slow I'm walking. Pretty sure these guys can just run up to me. Good luck. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need it. Wait, hang on. 6 cents going up? Oh. Huh. I thought I just saw the 6 cents go up. Weird. Oh boy. Here we go. No! No! Gotta try to get him in one of those large swings. Come on. That's not the large swing at all. Ooh. Wow. He is taking a beating. I don't know, with all the other, like, animatronics filled with blood that we see in this game, I gotta wonder if they're just animatronics too. I forgot you can drift while you're doing this. No points for you! How do I speak in this? Oh, that blood's gotta go down. Come on. Let's see. Alright, let's take the left, take the right. Straight ahead. Man. We go up the stairs from there. We don't have an item radar this time, so I don't know if there's any items I'd be missing by going straight ahead. Ah, fuck! Oh, fuck you. No! Why didn't you move? Oh, piss off. I forget I can't dodge in this. There we go. Also, I really forget if one of these directions you had to go through was to save Randy. I do not remember how to save him in this stage. Oh, he came up behind. Oh, really don't like that you can't escape in this one. Crap. Oh, he got stunned. Good. Nope. Yeah, I found Randy's brain. Yeah, I already did that. But, I forgot if there was any, like, items or anything that you pick up during this section or anything else that you need to save him. I don't think there was. Well, that was good. I didn't get hit once. The problem now is we're bleeding out. Shit. Back off! Oh. Oh, come on. Alright, yeah, we're not wasting any more time. We're just booking it to the end. Alright. Go straight through there, go right, go up the stairs. And it's a pretty straightforward shot to the end from there. Alright. I just don't know if my bleeding's gonna freaking make it to the end. Ah, well. That's a problem, isn't it? So many upgrades, but no friggin' items. Let's see about going slow. Because that bleeding has got to go. Now, maybe we can be fortunate enough and one of the friggin' lumberjacks won't run up here. Oh, yeah, my sixth sense just went off again. Why? I just saw it go off. Weird. Poor brainless Randy used to legit about. Yeah, I was about to say it's. She's like, oh, that's sad and unfortunate, but with those sounds he makes, it's just. Now it's just funny. Woof. Slowly but surely. Hey, we got the bar like a little, more than halfway where it was last time, so we're doing good. We just put the couple of them on there, and she's like, and now it's swarmed. Well, I'm glad they eat wood and they don't eat me. Oh, that bleeding's just really bad. There it is again! The 6 sense meter just, like, did really short bursts. Doing awesome playing blind man. Yeah, no, I remember most, like, not most. I remember a lot of this and how it goes. And, like, you know, I remember, like, the basics of the stages and everything else, but it's been so long. Like, you know when you play a game or watch a movie, but it's been so long, and you, like, kind of misremember things about it? And you're just like, oh, I remember this. It's like, well, it wasn't anything like that at all. It's like, oh, well, yeah. That's kind of the logic I'm playing on right now with this. Where, yeah, I'm doing fine, but it's like, God, I know when I used to play this, I just did so much better. I used to know where all this stuff was. But if we get hit a couple more times, we're done. That's the problem right now. Really, I just want this bleeding to go down. Is there any... Can the lumberjacks get up here? I don't think they can. I think they're just ground level. Yeah. I'd say, but no, it does kind of... Yeah, playing Rusty, yeah. No, it does kind of feel like I'm playing blind, just a little bit. Like, my eyes are closed and they're slowly opening back up to things I misremembered or just didn't remember at all. But, no, it's just been a while. Okay, that's good. But, I'm having fun playing this again. I genuinely enjoy this game. Okay, I know he's going to sneak up on the right here. I want to see if there's any items. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank sweet heavenly Christ. No, it, you know what this reminds me of? When I was a kid, there was a game I remember me and my older brother, blind but with the clairvoyant third eye, would click up. That's an excellent way of putting that. There was a game me and my little brother used to play on my grandma's IBM all the time, and we loved the game to pieces. We had very fond memories of it. And you played as a the game was you played as a detective inside of a house, and there were ghosts all over, and you had to like solve a mystery for how they got there. There was a bunch of secrets you could find. Like there was a skeleton key for the house that you could pick up. In one of the like the vases or the pots to the left of it. And it was so cool, like, because there was a gun you could find if you looked hard enough, and you could use the gun to kill the ghosts. And we played that all the time. In fact, that was a game I distinctly remember. Shit! Go away, go away, go away, go away. Is it gone? Oh. That's a game I distinctly remember we, like, would speedrun. Shit. Alright, we just gotta not get hit. Easier said than done, but, you know, what are we gonna do? Just gotta get behind him. Stop running! Now we saved, so I'm not, like, really concerned about it. But at the same time, I was kind of hoping we'd avoid this. But yeah, we really enjoyed it. And I didn't remember the name of the game for the longest time. And I remember the game looking better, too. I remember it having more color and its graphics and everything else. No, just turns out, shit. My memory was just completely off for the game. So the game in question was called Psycho for the IBM computers. It was a CGA game. And it was universally panned when it came out as the worst movie-based game ever. And yes, movie-based Psycho, like the, you know, classic black and white horror movie Psycho. You know, that movie all about, you know, Bates Motel and everything else like that, you know, it's very fond and everyone really loves. Yeah, remember the part where you were playing as a detective and you were shooting ghosts? Yeah, I remember that. Why are you not... Yep, there it goes. Oh, he fucking would. He took a beating. Yeah, no, we're restarting. The Dreamcast wants to. There we go. And yeah, I was like, oh, that's the game, because I saw screenshots for it. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'm excited. I'm gonna play it again. It's gonna be like old times with me and my older brother. It's gonna be cool. And then I played it, and yeah, it didn't hold up at all. Like at freaking all. My older brother was trying to remember what the game was too, and I showed it to him. Like, yeah, this is the game we played all the time. And he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, this is the game that we played all the time. And he's just like, there's no way. Sewer rats. You mean sewer shark? Sewer shark? That's like, you say sewer rats, and I think tunnel rats, and I think of that awful Uwe Boll movie. Yeah, I thought sewer... yeah, I was about to say it. No, I was about to say that game, at the very least, has like a sort of like fun campiness to everything that happens. Oh, I gotta go around. Wrong way. Well, we're running into him no matter what now, I guess. Or maybe not? But yeah, Psycho is incredibly buggy. Like, extremely buggy. And I don't remember that as a kid. Because the game crashed all the time when I played it. But as a kid, I don't remember that. I remember me and my older brother could beat it in like 2 or 3 minutes. No! You would. Oh god, no. Worst FMV game, though? Shit, that's hard. There is some stiff competition in that list. Heck, I'd even say there's, like, degrees of competition with that. Because you got a lot of the, you know, bog standard, you know, bad FMV games. Stuff like, wow, he went down real quick that time. What was the one game? It was like Foxtrot or something like that. That one was like legendarily just awful. Johnny Mnemonic was also really bad. And so I'd say, Spoonie talked about a lot of the really bad ones. There are just games that didn't really age well. Like Phantasmagoria really hasn't aged well, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the end of the... Yeah, it keeps going from there. Yeah, I don't mind badly acting camping. Oh, no, not at all. Because, one game that's always a treat for me that I always enjoyed... This is how you fix him up. Damn it, it isn't working. Ooh. Yaw! Bunch of dummies. But yeah, and then there's just games that really, like, inherently didn't age all that well anymore. Like, I still like the original Phantasmagoria, but it just hasn't aged as well as my memory, would like me to remember. There was Tex Murphy. Yeah, I mean, the acting in Tex Murphy is still really good. Like, the gameplay's pretty good now. But all the characters and their dialogue and everything, that's still highly memorable. Same thing for the Gabriel Knight series, you know, when they were FMV games. Now, those are still really good.
I'm sad.
Can I borrow some of those scalpels? Put one in each hand?
Calm down, Randy. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Whoa, you're Erica? You came here just in time. I'm sick and tired of like this. Let's get out of here.
And we got a Randy. Yeah. Oh crap, we're bleeding. Yeah, I still fondly remember Tex Murphy. Actually, I went back to play Under a Killing Moon again, and I still like that game. But, yeah, I was about to say, so you kind of got categories of bad ones. You got ones that really didn't age that well, and then you've got ones that are just, they barely resemble games. They're like PowerPoint presentations. The most obscure game that I know of that nobody else has ever heard of is this game called Torture, Arsonist of Evil. And every time I bring this game up to someone, there's like, all right, the way you're describing this game, there's no way it actually exists. I don't believe you that this game exists. I'm like, no, it does. And essentially, it's you click on a couple things in the environment, and then you move on to another FMV, and I stress very hard to not call it a PowerPoint presentation, because it really is. It's so bad. It's the kind of thing that if someone made it today, it would come off as a parody of a bad game. Like, there's no way someone intentionally made this and tried to sell it for money. But no, it exists. And someone did indeed sell it. I can't find a physical version of that game anywhere, by the way. It's one of those ones where I want to add it to my insane collection. I've just got a bunch of games I enjoy that just, they're really not good. But it's kind of like a speaking piece if you have it in your collection, you know? Awful trophies as they are. Sometimes he just turns too fast. Found a video. For torture? I was about to say, it's probably for torture. Yeah, no. And yeah, people see that and they're like, okay, this had to be some like edgy college students product from like the 1900s. I was about to say, and they were just like, yeah, you know, man, I'm so edgy and dark. And I was about to say, we play this game where it's this guy going around burning people alive. It's so, and I was about to say, but people look at it and they're like, is this like the workings of an insane person? How did they like actually sell this? And I have to convince them every time. It's like, no, it's genuinely real. Oh, wow, I forgot we were back to using the horror monitor again. Alright, dude, get out of that corner. I'm going to emphasize when I do updates at the end, too, on this. I'm going to be out of work for a little bit because we actually don't have any work right now where I am. The problem is we took so many orders at once that the... Oh, nice! Nice. That still didn't kill him? How are you not dead? Thank you. God. The Internet Archive has an ISO. Yes, I have that ISO, and I've gotten it working in a virtual machine. Actually, the best way to run that game is on an actual Windows XP computer. I know because I got it working back then on it. You just run it in compatibility mode. And it runs fine as long as you have QuickTime installed. It's really bad. It's the most obscure game I know about. And I've been trying to find an actual copy of it for years. I can't find it. Like, nobody's ever had any eBay listings or anything for it. I have alerts for games like that. There's a couple other odd obscurities too that I've been trying to pick up. There was I'm not kidding about this, Polish version of Bloodwing's Pumpkinhead's Revenge that was released, in its original box and everything. And I'm genuinely curious if the game was fully translated or if just the box and the manual was, because I've seen scans for the box and the manual. But I'm curious if the game had any translations, and if I can get my hands on it, I'd like to get the ISO uploaded and put it on the Internet Archive. Oh, shit. Crap! Ugh. It's annoying. Come on, not right in front of him. You can dodge around him when you do that. Are you kidding me? You didn't even move that time. You didn't move. Thank you. There we go. Yeah. Russian, Ukrainian, Polish translations tend to be prevalent, but absolutely garbage. Romanian too. Yeah, it's like I said, I remember the back of the box and the manual for it is translated, but I'm curious if the game was translated or if they just threw what was there on an ISO and called it a day, because the game's like fully voice acted. Like there's no like text or subtitles or anything except for the menus. So no, I'm genuinely curious. I've actually tried to look for it. I saw it once, and the one time I saw it, I didn't have the money to pick it up. But for archival purposes, I would like to find one. I keep searching eBay for it from time to time. I was originally, back when, you know, Pumpkinhead was just my freaking life. Because nothing else mattered at the time except, oh, I got recognition by Spoonie, it's so cool. I was planning on getting another copy of the game to give away in a contest. That never happened. But I did get the other copy of the game. That one, when I bought the listing for it, I swear to God the guy said it came new in the box. It was just the jewel case for the game, though. You know, in a game where the manual is just necessary to even attempt to beat it. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. That indicator barely came up. I'm gonna hit every single freaking battle here. Wouldn't really be a problem if the leg sweep was working as intended. Oh, and you stop doing it in front of him. You gotta get the moving leg sweep for this. Oh, he did it again. I thought he was gonna turn around the other way. Are you kidding me? Can you just die? No! 'Cause You didn't move! Oh, you didn't move! Oh, come on! Oh, you didn't move! Come on! Take your time. Take your time. Your time. Your time. Already not gonna get the time for this one. Fuck you! Come on, just restart. Gotta be kidding me. All because I walked one extra step forward and got the freaking combat encounter. God damn it. Alright. No, we're playing this way smarter. Fuck. Hell. You get so few items in this level, too. It's, like, infuriating as heck. I just gotta play it a little smarter. Coworker has a whole stock of old movies she brought from Romania with the lowest effort dubs. Almost entirely just one guy reading the script over the normal audio. Really? I believe that. I've seen a lot of stuff like that too. The one that always kind of comes to mind is the Who Killed Captain Alex. With the video DJ. You have to play it smarter. You found Randy's. Yeah, I'm pushing the attack, and I wanted to do the forward leg sweep, and it just sometimes just stands in place. Because as long as you can get the moving leg sweep, you can clear these with no problem. But just... Eriko was just... Yes! But Eriko was just standing there the whole time. Yeah, like that. You are taking a beating. Hello? You want to die? Jeez. Gotta play it smarter. Yeah, no, that one went really well. Didn't get hit once, but he took freaking forever. No, the big problem with that spot I was in is the arena is so tiny. And you have to be running, not walking, in order for the forward spinning leg kick thing to work. And the space is just so small. Oh, wow, excuse me, I'm sorry. That doesn't always necessarily happen, because you're not breaking into a run. But no, like I said, no, I just gotta play it smarter. No, we're doing pretty good still, surprisingly. I'm still remembering a lot of this stuff enough to the point where I'm not getting killed over and over again. Because when I first played this game, I mean, by God, you would not believe the amount of deaths I had on my first run. It can be a surprisingly tough game. Alright, got one. I can just focus on the other one with the spinning kicks. If you're gonna stand still, that is. And of course, the other big problem too is when you're playing as the puppet, you lose your like god essential dodging ability. I think this game decided that some of the enemies are just going to be like stupid to beat. All right, got Randy. All right. Speaking of, how are we on time? Still 5 minutes under. Oh, 4 minutes technically. I don't think we're gonna make it, unfortunately. But we will be really close, so we won't lose too much. We might lose a couple $1,000s. The problem is just gonna be the other stats, because there's just no healing items this time around. Alright, leg it. No, he would do the underhand swing. Come on. Don't stand still. You did it again. Stop doing that. Did it again. Just do the moving one, please. Stop. Are you kidding me? Why did he die so fast compared to the other ones? Well, I would say we can just stand here, but no, we really don't want to with the other lumberjacks here. Fuck! Are you kidding me? You weren't there the last time. Yeah, do more of those. Hitbox in that underswing is insane. Okay. You're now in a safe place to let that freaking bleeding go down a bit. Oh my lord. Oh. Forgot how infuriating this part could be. And again, it's just because you don't have the dodge. With the dodge, none of this would really be a problem. Yeah, we'd probably have a high heart rate, but, you know, it wouldn't take us nearly as long. Well, while that's draining a little bit, I'm going to check something on my end. Give me a second. Because not all this torture, all this talk of the torture game, get a sandwich, get a coffee. I actually have tea right here that I've been sipping on. No, I was about to say, it's not going to take that much longer for this to drain, but now that we've been talking about that game, I am very curious if anyone has a listing for it on eBay. Nope, just getting that one magic card again. Another Call of Cthulhu card. Yep. Take a quick stretch break. Actually, the way I'm sitting, I can stretch pretty good from here. No, I just gotta play this next part smarter. I gotta catch the lockers. Because the game gives you, like, no warning about them whatsoever. And, I mean, we've got plenty of adrenaline to use, so... Nah, we're home free after this. Excuse me? What the fuck did I just say? You! Okay. 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 Oh, God. I couldn't just get one healing item? Just one for this part? Because this adrenaline's not going to do jack shit. The indicator didn't even come up. No! You just... You dick. Yeah, if there is an Amazon in one of these, please, I absolutely love that right about now. Wow. I'll let that go for a little bit, but it probably won't matter. Because we're just gonna get killed anyways if we get hit 2 more times. Oh, boy. And I am playing it smarter, too. I've been trying to take attacks less, but it's still doing that really dumb thing where sometimes it'll do the standing attack rather than the one where they thrust forward. All right. No! Come on. Fuck! Nice. Oh my god. Already taking too much damage. Already been too much. Now I'm going the wrong way. Great, so that thing's gonna respawn. Yep. Son of a bitch. Still doing it. Ludicrous. There's the scapegoat, Mary. There we go. Thank God.
Could be the connection. I mean the cable connection, not the oil pump.
No, that's not the problem.
Sorry, we're having trouble getting the boss character out. Hold on a second, please. Hey, we got another customer waiting here. Hurry up.
Try turning on the switch again.
Okay, here goes.
Nah, nothing doing.
This is gonna be a nightmare. You over there, go ahead and jump into it and keep going. I'll try to get it to work from here.
Yep, dodge, dodge, dodge time. Oh, it just kind of throws you right into it. Great, so I don't get to use that item. Oh, I dodged. Don't even give me that shit. Really? bullshit. Fucking Christ.
My name is George McLaughlin. I can work for him.
Thanks, George. Oh, we're still bleeding. Oh. Well, we're gonna let that drop before we finish the level, so we can at the very least get the money bonus for that. So we'll get the one for adrenaline, the one for bleeding, and the one for health, but we're definitely not getting time, and we're definitely not getting heart rate. We might get the one for the clear traps, though. But holy cow. I forgot how much you had to brute force your way through that. That's... ugh. It's really a combination of taking a bunch of things from you, though. It's a combination of taking your friggin' items away, because you get so few. It's taking your dodge away, and it's taking your ability to, you know, actually avoid combat and escape. You might get time. No, I'm definitely over 50 minutes. Definitely, because by the time I got to Randy, it was 46 minutes, so we're definitely over time. Yeah. Well, not the worst. Got most of it, so that's good. Well, holy cow. I forgot wood puppets was actually hard. Wonder if that turned anyone off from playing the... I'm about to say, getting any further in this game. I don't remember having that hard of a time with it, to be perfectly honest. I remember, like, you couldn't escape combat, but that was really the big one. No, I just had to play it a little more aggressively. And just, yeah. Yeah, still decent. Yeah, we still got most of the money, so, you know, still good. Okay, well, it's almost 10:30 where I am, so I am going to get these upgrades for Erico. No longer have that coupon because we needed to heal, unfortunately. But we can get just about everything else. Nice. Well worth the money. Yeah, right. Now to go back and save. Oh, yeah, no, that was just one of those moments where I just needed to take a couple deep breaths, calm myself down, don't rage, Just get through it. Ugh, thank God, though. Alright, well, a bit later than I thought, but hey, we got 2 stages done, so I'm pretty happy about that. Considering the amount of times we died and everything else. It went a little longer than I thought, but still good. Still good. Alright, let's switch the stream back over. There we go. Alright. Well, that was more Illbleed. Holy cow. I wasn't anticipating that it was going to rage over the game at all. That's especially since, the second stage went, very decently. Let's say, but wood puppets, like I remember there being some form of difficulty spike, but I really just remembered you can't escape combat because you're the puppet. That's all I remembered. I didn't remember that there were so few items and everything else. It was just, it's nuts. Oh, jeez. All right, so end of the stream update time as per normal. So, as I was stating earlier, kind of wanted to go more in depth with it when I wasn't in the middle of a game. Right now, I currently do not have work at the moment. A bunch of us, we weren't let go from the job, but they're temporarily cutting everyone's hours, so we got a couple days off. Just because there's no work. We took so many orders initially that we're contacting the companies for more work, and they're just kind of like, yeah, you've done everything. We don't have anything right now because, we're still trying to get everything operational and opened up, so we've just kind of got nothing. So, I'm going to make lemons out of lemonade with that. I'm going to see, depending on how many days we get off, because I know at the very least, I think we're getting Monday and Tuesday off also. I am going to see about following up with that plan of doing, like, a long streaming session where we just play a bunch of fun games. Not sure what. I think it's just going to kind of be a grab bag. I'm thinking of grabbing some GameCube games, and some Dreamcast games. Maybe even like pull out the 64. We'll just play a bunch of fun games. We'll spend like half an hour on each thing and just have a good time. Again, we'll just kind of stick to more hidden gems things. But I think a big old grab bag of a bunch of really fun games to just kind of go through would be awesome. Like, really awesome. Probably play some more, like, common games, too. Like, I haven't played Star Fox in forever, but I love that game. That is one of my most replayed games ever. I'd love to go back and play that. But I got a couple of plans for it, so I'm thinking Monday or Tuesday. Not sure which, and it would be early. It would be a much earlier stream than one of these. I'd probably start at somewhere around, like, maybe 11 o'clock noon my time. And it would just be like a longer stream. It'd probably be like 4 or 5 hours of just a big grab bag. And then I'd highlight certain sections for certain games if someone wanted to skip around to those. And yeah, that's the current plan. Really, really want to do that. Next update. Endless Chaos. I was about to say, so I have had a few people, including Hyper in chat, give a lot of really awesome bug check fixes and everything else. There's a lot of stuff I've written down that I have to fix. So the contest is pretty much progressing almost exactly like I want, but I still need more people playing the game. So if you're watching this stream or anything else and you haven't given it a shot, go ahead and download it. Watch the video for the full details. As an update to that, you can also contact me on Twitter with any of your bug fixes through DMs or anything like that too, and with your screenshot results. There's so many prizes to get away that guaranteed if you're just participating and you submit a score, you're going to win something. Like you're absolutely going to win something. There's over like 70 games, and each person down the line is getting 5 of each. So even if you don't get in a high enough score to get Ori, you are going to get 5 games. Like, it's guaranteed. But I have gotten 1 score submission so far, and I even told the person playing it that, there's you can definitely get higher than that. Well, technically, I've gotten 2 score submissions, but one person hasn't submitted their screenshot yet. But the 1 score submission I got, it was just over 1,000 points, and I'm like, you can get a lot more. I guarantee you can. And with how this contest is structured, to get points, you're pretty much trying everything in the game. Pretty much every action you do is getting you those points. And it's to incentivize, well, highlighting every single part, having everyone play every single section, and seeing if they find any bugs. So, yeah. So, no, the contest is going very well. The game, I was about to say, you might replay it a couple of times, but for your first playthrough, it won't take you more than a couple hours. At most, it won't take you more than a couple hours. On repeat playthroughs, when you know what you're doing and you're shooting for a higher score, it'll take you 25 minutes tops. Like that's really it. But that's that. Also, with Endless Chaos, to kind of incentivize people to play it more, I'm thinking of either doing a video tomorrow or the day after, highlighting a couple of tips for things to find. Kind of push people in the right direction for some of the hints. Because I actually left some hints for some things in the main contest video. For people to find some of the secrets and things like that. There are hints strewn throughout that whole thing. And yeah, so I'm thinking of uploading another video, kind of just going like, hey, you know, you can also check out this, maybe check out this too, kind of fun things. But I'm gonna have fun with it as well. But yeah, that's current Endless Chaos updates. As soon as this contest is over, I'm gonna be taking all of the feedback, bug reports, all the submissions and everything I got, and working diligently on it. Thankfully, most of the bug fixes that I've received so far are very minor things. I haven't seen anything major crop up yet, like at all. So I'm very happy about that, because this game used to be like severely buggy, and I've wanted to just kink out every single nick that's in it. So this will do it. I was about to say a lot of stuff has been fixed. A lot of stuff has been noted to be fixed. And yeah, I was about to, I'm just really hoping everyone does their part in helping, because hey, free game to play. I guarantee you there are parts of it that are fun. I also guarantee you there are parts that will make you pull your hair out, and I will let you know it is intentionally designed to do that. So yeah, that's where we are with Endless Chaos. Other project updates. Oh yeah, now that I have time off, I hope you're getting compensated. Yes, I am. No worries on that end. It's just there's no work at the moment. And they also said that if we're not getting compensated, they said we should be. If not, we can just go right ahead and file for unemployment, and they take no issue with that at all. It's because there's no work right now, and it's not really our fault. So, yeah. So, I'm hoping, now that I got a couple other days off, I can finally finish up the second part of the Fear 3 playthrough with me and A Solid Opinion. I keep going back to the video editor, and something always goes wrong, and it's really annoying. But this time, I think I got it all down pat. I got it all figured out, and yeah. Expect that soon. I'm hoping before the month's up. And yeah, the next part should be a much faster process now that I don't have as much to work with. But on top of that, we may also be doing another game that we're going to be recording doing co-op with. I talked with Solid today, and we might be doing Aliens Colonial Marines next. Just I never owned a copy of that game until he gave it to me. I intentionally never bought it. And he's like, oh, here you go. I got something for you. And I was like, thanks. I appreciate this. The real horror of Fear 3 is the editing. Yeah, I was about to say Alma must be infecting my video editor or something, because something always goes wrong with each of these parts I've tried putting together. I'm tempted, if I do run into like many more problems, I might just upload the full playthrough instead of editing just the fun clips together. You greasy. Yeah. Jeez. But yeah, that's where I'm currently at with all the projects. So expect a video for the update to the contest in a few days. I'm not going to do any like interim rewards or anything, but I'm going to kind of post where the scores are for everyone right now. Maybe it's just like a week process. I'll upload it on Saturday. And yeah, that's currently where all the projects are sitting right now. Did they officially patch out the teether bug? No, they didn't. No, the teether and tether thing is still in the game's ini file. They haven't touched that game for years. You still have to go in and fix it. But for mine and Solid Opinions playthrough, we're not going to patch anything at all. We're just going to play it the way that Randy Pitchford God intended the game to be played. You know, big Aliens fan that he is. But yeah, that's where we're standing with projects. I've said this for like the third or fourth time now. But yeah. All right. It's currently past 10:30. I'm gonna go play another game that's not gonna upset me as much as Illbleed did tonight. Gonna get something to eat, and that'll be the night. So thanks for everyone that always comes around. As usual, thank you for coming around, Hyperactive. I always love seeing you here. And have a fantastic night. Take care. Oh, and as usual, wash your damn hands. Good night.